is Chris, and I'm Cindy, and this is our salty dog Trooper and our salty kitty Stella, and we've got some salty tales to tell you. So make sure you continue watching and also click the subscribe button so you don't miss any in the future. Trooper and I are at the boat. There he is. This is his first day back at the boat, and he's doing pretty good. He is super chill. I came on a weekday right when I got out of work, so that way it would be quiet. And there's a few people on the dock, but he's doing really good. But I am hand sewing the canvas. So here's the needle I'm using, which is handy. And I'm sewing all the way from here all this way, because I figured it was easier than taking the canvas off, and then I have to sew that section there. So I'm more than halfway done with this part. I'm doing long stitches because it's easier. Hopefully it'll hold. But it was just easier than taking the whole canvas off because we fought to get it on, and it still isn't zipping in certain areas because it needs to stretch more. Like here we've got a big gap there. Yeah, so but it's up and it looks good. I mean, my repairs look good. It's just the additional ripping. Somebody's fallen asleep. Are you sleepy? So yeah, the additional seams, it's really, I think it is just the thread disintegrated and ripped right out. So that's what I'm repairing, but my repairs look pretty darn good actually. So I'm pretty happy with how it came out. I'm going to finish this up and then Toopy and I will head back home. All right, so we're at the boat. It's our first overnight, and because we just brought it in last weekend and we haven't really had time to come here, we are just taking care of some stuff, like some maintenance stuff. So we have a little trick that we learned with the water tanks, the holding tank, the water tanks. They get funky smelling with the antifreeze sitting in them over the winter. They just get funky. So you empty it out, whatever's left, and then you fill your tank, and then you put a quarter cup of bleach per 15 gallons. It sounds crazy. So we have a 60-gallon tank. We put a cup of bleach. We let it sit, and we run it through the lines. We let it sit, and this year it sat for a few days. And now we're draining the bleach water. We don't use it, so we're draining it. And then you refill your water tank and you put water treatment in. And it does not smell and it does not taste like bleach, and it's like the best water ever. Then we also double filter it, and we don't drink from it, but we brush our teeth with it. Trooper drinks from the filtered part here, the double filtered water, so it's all good. So we're doing that, but I thought I would take you on a little walk to show you how glamorous boat life can be. This is what your toilets are gonna look like. There is mold in them, like literally mold. So this is like the kind of stuff that you got to deal with, because think about it, this toilet has been sitting all winter. Ew, it's so disgusting. It doesn't smell, it's just gross. So I'm just trying to get the bleach water to run through both of the heads, because I want it to get through all the lines and just, you know, bleach those lines. And then when we refill it, it will be regular water again. So there you go. There's your tip. And Chris is inspecting the bilge pump alarm. Unfortunately, it keeps going off, like for really strange reasons. And we don't know why. It never did that before. So he's trying to figure that out. It's always something. Always something. And then our air conditioning completely stopped working. Both of our panels have been not great since we bought the boat, but we were aware of it. One of them stopped working altogether, and the other one just stays at like one temperature, which it was fine because it was 69 degrees was the temperature it was staying at, so it would automatically turn on the heat if it needed to, or automatically kick in the AC. It was a little cold for us, but we made it work last year. Well, now the AC part doesn't work at all, and so it just either heat or fan, so it's very stuffy. So we're gonna be sleeping with the windows open tonight, and we got to figure that out. Unfortunately, the panels are no longer available. We have not been able to find a used one anywhere. So if we can't figure that out, we're gonna have to replace the air conditioning system, the whole system, because if the panel doesn't work, the whole system can't work. And we have tried to find like replacement panels. It's just not a thing. So yeah, we do have some friends that are trying to fix the panel that stopped working. If they can get that one working, oh my gosh, I would be so happy. And then maybe they can look at the second one. We'll see, because that would save us like probably over $10,000. Maybe 8,000. I don't know, 6,000. I don't know. It's thousands. Break out another 1,000 is what a boat stands for. Not like, it's just it's ridiculous. So yeah, that's what we're doing. So I'm gonna finish cleaning the toilet, and I'll keep you posted. Trooper's having a good, you know, enjoying. He's doing good. He's got bad anxiety, and we've been transitioning him to enjoying the boat. But CBD cookies are needed for him, the poor guy. All right. Are you filming?
Yeah.
Yee, Cindy's got her new stupid toy. Is this like...
Just leave it like that.
Why?
That's how it goes.
What's the ball for?
Like a float type thing.
Do you see where you're filming? You're like...
I know, it's just so stupid. Why would you even marry me? So dumb. Dumb as a box of rocks.
What I hoped it was. So what is this for?
Just different type of spray patterns. That's a nothing, I guess.
Huh?
That's nothing, I guess, that one.
It's rinse, but it's not doing anything. Oh, there we go. Is that out of water already?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think having more power would have been nice, but I wanted this thing so bad. We don't have an anchor washdown.
What's that?
We don't have an anchor washdown, so we didn't get one installed. It was on our list. We didn't get it done. As you all know, if you're boaters, you know, you have a list a mile long. So I saw somebody had one of these by TaylorMade, but it was only 300 psi. So I went online and looked, and Ryobi has the 600 psi, and we already had the battery from our weed whacker, so I got it very cheap. It's like $100 on Amazon. So this will be our anchor washdown, and I can literally use just a bucket of water and do the anchor washdown. But now Chris has the hose attached to it, because you can do either one. There's definitely more power with the hose attached. So the hose attached is great for like when we want to wash the front of the boat. It's got more power than like a hose nozzle. But the reason I wanted it was to be able to use a bucket and be able to wash down the anchor as we're pulling it up while we're on anchor. And that won't use any power, so don't mind me, I'm just snacking. So it'll work really well. And actually, now that it's attached to the hose, it's got a lot more power behind it. And it was removing a lot of the stuff that we couldn't get up with the scrub brush. So I think it's $100 well spent. I'll definitely drop the link in the description below to the one on Amazon, so you can all just go ahead and purchase it if you want. If you don't already have the battery, you do have to buy the battery or the kit with the battery. But we already had 2 batteries actually, because when we used to weed whack our own lawn, it took 2 batteries. We don't weed whack anymore, so I was like, this is perfect. We just took one of the batteries here, and we'll have the charger. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with it. So we're here. Today was supposed to be like a day of indoor cleaning, but because it was supposed to rain all day, and it's gorgeous out. So we're doing outside cleaning, and then we might take a little boat ride. We'll see, but wait till you see what Trooper's doing. It's so freaking cute. He wore himself out last night. Where is he? There he is. Are you having fun at the boat? Are you mommy's baby? Look at you. You're the cutest puppy in the world. Yes, you are. Smooches for the pooper duper. This is very exciting. Very exciting. There's a truck in the driveway. I am opening up the garage bay because we have something exciting. Let me show you what's going on. So this is our replacement generator for the baby SeaRay. It didn't have a working generator when we bought it, so we figured we'd replace it for whoever gets it. Well, that was just easy, right? I don't know what I was expecting. So we're just gonna put it right in here. Can I
borrow that for a minute?
I know, right? It's Gallardo. Yeah. If you want to take a picture with it, I can do that for you. So, I was getting our patio all set up for the summer so we can grill and have dinner out here when we're not at the boat. And this happened. I'm sure there's a lot of you that can relate. Oh, I'm so mad. So mad. We literally have had that table for, oh my gosh, like at least 10 years. And we moved that table and it didn't break. And all it took was one little ting today and it just, so yeah, I guess we're getting a new patio table. This is what it looks like when Chris has the camera.
Our hearts beat to the city.